get a quick coffee. We're riding our bikes there. I don't have a car, so I have to ride my bike. Will has a car, but we're gonna stop and get a coffee and talk about what we feel about living in Spain. We left America. I left 2 years ago, and Will left. You left 3 years ago, yeah?
Yeah, about to be 4.
Almost 4 years. So we're gonna stop, get a coffee, talk about a couple of things living here compared to America, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. Do you feel like people should or have to know Spanish before they move, if they're thinking about moving to Spain?
So that's a that's an area of contention for a lot of people. Me personally, I'm gonna just speak for me. Before I was moving here, I was already like brushing up on my Spanish, making sure like I was prepared for it, because that culture shock, when you come in here, you're not gonna always be around people that speak English, and you shouldn't be looking for that personally.
Yeah.
A lot of people though, there are foreigners who are just gonna stay in their pockets where everyone speaks English, and I mean, we got people we know they're gonna stay in that bubble.
It is possible to do that here in Spain.
You can stay in the bubble if you want to, but I mean, I could also just stay where I'm at if I want to stay in the bubble. Like me, I want to see new things. I came to this amazing place. I gotta get out of my comfort zone and try, you know? And I mean, with us, where we ride and how we talk with people, it's kind of easy they see you trying and they see that you making an effort.
Yeah.
We made a lot of friends like that on a regular, and it's like, oh, it's easier and easier the more you do it. So I get why some people are like, man, I ain't trying that. I'm gonna stay where habla inglés, the first thing that come out their mouth, but like, I would say take that chance, man.
Yeah, it's not easy. Like, learning a new language for me at least is hard. But I think if you're going to move to Spain or wherever you're thinking about leaving America, I would say learn. I did that. I had a tutor, but even within that, I would say do some research like on the area you're thinking about moving to, because here, Spanish is not the first language spoken. It's Catalan, and I didn't know that until I showed up in Spain. You know what I mean? And a lot of people lead with that. And
they will assume you're a local when
Yeah.
they see you, which is cool, but then sometimes it's like, woo, I don't know what you just said.
Right.
Yeah.
So whether you're thinking about moving to Catalonia, where we're at now, or another part of Spain, I would say do some research on what the local language is, because don't just assume that it's Spanish. And then if you move to a bigger city like a Barcelona, Madrid, you probably can get away with speaking English. So I wouldn't say let that deter you. What's like one thing you think people should really consider or think about before they move abroad, whether it's to Spain or anywhere really?
Before moving abroad, I mean, one thing, realistic expectations. Like, what are you trying to get from moving to that certain specific area? Because I know for like my personal experience, when we first came here, I was like, oh, I wanted something smaller, but that's not going to be the case for everybody. So if you're coming from a big city to go to Barcelona, maybe that's apples to apples, versus where for me, I was like, well, I want to try the smaller, more, quaint, comfy type town. So I like where I'm at, but at the same time, if you're not expecting that and you throw yourself into that, then you kind of like, well, where's everything happening?
Right.
Like, you might be in a lifestyle where like, what's happening at 9 o'clock at night? Like, I don't need that right now. So like, it really depends on ask yourself, what are you doing it for and what are you expecting from it? I feel like it's the first thing, because then that'll kind of lead you to where you need to be from there, I think.
I would say for me, it's like prepare to be uncomfortable. Ooh.
Yeah, the flies out here as well.
The flies are crazy. That's another thing. The flies are crazy, at least in Girona or Catalonia. Anyway, prepare to be uncomfortable And I would say like financially too, save more than you think you need because stuff just happens. Whether you need to run to the store and buy, like, for example, I moved here with 3 suitcases. I had to go out and buy some blankets because the place I was staying in didn't have blankets, but that was like an extra three
Expense.
hundred dollars.
That's an expense.
You know,
Yeah.
that's an expense that I
Yeah.
wasn't calculating in on the budget. Prepare to be uncomfortable and save more than you need. I feel like we can get into so much more stuff. Like you brought up the 9 o'clock stuff about the culture here. Like, don't come here expecting it to be an American culture. Like a lot of the stuff here for nightlife starts at 9, 10 o'clock at night. We're talking dinner, not going out to the club like in the States. But we could get into that in another video. Let me know if you guys
That
want to
was a big
see.
thing though for me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, why y'all eating food so late? Like
Right.
that was the thing for me. And the siesta too.
Siestas too. We didn't touch on that. So I just wanted to put this together real quick for you guys. If you want to see more, let us know in the comments what you want to know more about, and we're happy to talk about that since we're on the ground here. But thanks for taking the time to watch, and see you in the next video.